Hi, my name is Leona Lint. I'm a student at Southwestern Christian University, and I am also a smoker. Now, people smoke for many different reasons. I know a lot of the fellow smokers in my inner circle I've talked to, and their reasons are because it helps them out when they feel stressed. And when they've tried to quit smoking, they complained of suffering from withdrawal symptoms. I myself have tried to quit smoking cold turkey and have suffered horrible withdrawal symptoms to the point where I would feel pins and needles in my arms and legs. And also, I would just be very agitated. So then I went to gums and patches. Well, I didn't have the agitation with that. However, I enjoyed the sensory pleasure of smoking a cigarette. So, there was something about the hand to mouth thing and the inhalation and the exhalation kind of just relaxed me. So, as a last ditch effort to better my health, I chose to try an e-cigarette. I tried various different brands, but the one that worked the best for me was the blue e-cigarette. Now, there are so many different reasons that an e-cigarette is so much better for a smoker, particularly the smoker that likes that sensory pleasure of smoking. An e-cigarette, when you smoke an e-cigarette, what happens is the battery heats up a chamber that has liquid nicotine in it. And you're inhaling and exhaling water vapor as opposed to smoke. For years, people have inhaled menthol water vapor as a means to help congestion. So water vapor is essentially harmless, the water vapor itself, for you. And the other benefits of smoking an e-cigarette is because the e-cigarette doesn't burn anything, there's no offensive odor. Your hair is not going to stink. Your clothes aren't going to stink. Your car is not going to stink. Your house is not going to stink. And there's going to be no stinky ashtrays laying around your house because you're not going to need them. And I, myself, have had extreme benefits from smoking the e-cigarettes. Now, many people argue that the e-cigarette has health risks that we're unaware of at this point because of the heating up of an inhalation of pure nicotine. And, I can understand that standpoint because nicotine is, of course, a drug, and nicotine is addictive. But it poses one less health risk because you're not inhaling and exhaling that smoke. So you're able to breathe a whole lot easier. The e-cigarette companies have also recognized this concern with people, and what they have done is various e-cigarette companies have started a step-down method so that you could start with one level of nicotine and lower it and lower it and lower it until you have no nicotine in your cartridge, and all you're doing is inhaling and exhaling the water vapor. And another good thing about e-cigarettes is the e-cigarette that I use, the blue e-cigarette, I'm typically a menthol smoker, but there's so many different flavor cartridges, and you kind of, at first, you're kind of standoffish about it because if you've smoked certain kind of cigarettes for a long time, you're like, oh, I don't want to try that. But I just tried a coffee flavored cartridge, and it was like the best of both worlds because I like that cigarette with my morning coffee, and if I don't have time for either, I got it all in one. It's great. So I am a full advocate for the e-cigarette. Like I said, even though, the jury's still out and the FDA isn't real sure about the health risks of the e-cigarette, as far as I'm concerned, and in my opinion, it's the best way to go because it takes away one less health risk, which is, the whole breathing aspect of being a smoker. We know when we get older, our bodies don't work the way they should or the way they did when they were younger. And I can tell the difference in my body now from using the e-cigarette. I can breathe so much better. I am able to do things without getting winded. It's amazing. So I suggest that you smokers go ahead and try the e-cigarette. And if one e-cigarette doesn't work for you, that's okay, because we don't all smoke the same kind of regular cigarette, so why would we all smoke the same kind of e-cigarette? So if one brand doesn't work for you, try another. Your body will thank you. I know for sure that my body's already thanking me. I thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and you have a good day.